Buckle up, space fanatics. We're about to blast off into some seriously mind-bending facts that'll make you see our universe in a whole new way. And not all of it pretty. Get ready for the top 25 out of this world's secrets that will leave you starstruck, but also a little unsettled. Let's start our cosmic countdown. Number 25, buckle up, space travelers. You're about to dive into the mysterious dark flow, a mind-blowing cosmic phenomenon with an eerie nickname. Imagine a force so powerful, it's sucking entire galaxies into oblivion, leaving nothing but emptiness in its wake. And here's the chilling part, our galaxy is slowly inching towards this dark behemoth, ranked number 24 on the list of dangers lurking in space. The dark flow isn't just any threat. It promises to extinguish every star and all hope they symbolize, plunging us into an eternal cosmic darkness. Get ready for a cosmic night like no other. Imagine a sky with not a single star or moonlight, pure blackness all around you. But if we're talking about the actual darkness of space, it gets even more mind-blowing. Top scientists say that when the dark flow hits, our whole existence will be erased, as if the Big Bang never happened. And that's not just some sci-fi fantasy, but a prediction from experts at Scientific American. Hold up, let's debunk a myth. Contrary to what some might think, our planet isn't safe just because giants like Saturn and Jupiter are out there in space. Their gravity won't automatically shield Earth from meteor impacts or comets. Think of it like having bodyguards. They can deter attacks but aren't a guarantee against getting hit. Imagine the asteroid belt as a massive shooting gallery in space. It's churning out tiny bullets that could potentially hit Earth. But here's the thing, some of these space rocks get pulled towards our star, the sun, like cosmic ping-pong balls, and guess what? We just happen to be in their trajectory zone. It's crazy to think about, right? And let's not forget solar storms. They're like intense, electrifying space weather events that are becoming more frequent than ever. Here's the thing, X-rays from a supernova would bring all our fancy tech to its knees. Hospitals relying on life support machines, planes cruising mid-air, nuclear reactors in full swing. None of these can withstand the intense radiation. They'd be totally wiped out. And if you thought that was frightening enough, buckle up, because galactic cannibalism is a real scientific concept, and it's exactly as ominous sounding as it gets. Get ready for some mind-blowing cosmic news. Galaxies are like the ultimate space monsters, colliding with each other whenever, wherever. And guess what? Our own galaxy isn't immune to this galactic chaos. But here's an even cooler question. Have you ever wondered what astronauts munch on while exploring space? Spoiler alert. It's not just about their meals, but something super important they sip on. Buckle up, folks, because our daily dose of weird facts is about to take a cosmic turn. Did you know that if you were to live in space for just 1 year, you'd have to guzzle down an astonishing 730 liters of recycled sweat and urine? Yikes, that's a whole lot of periodic purification. But let's not get too comfortable here on Earth, because the universe has some mind-blowing surprises in store, like a potential reversal of our expanding cosmos, where everything could come crashing back together in an event called the Big Crazy Stuff. Buckle up, guys. Let's dive into some mind-blowing cosmic facts. The New York Times weighed in on a theory that's giving scientists the chills. The Big Rip. It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Imagine a mysterious force, so strong it tears apart space-time itself. According to leading experts, this force will rip through rocks, animals, even molecules and atoms, leaving nothing but cosmic chaos in its wake. And if you think our universe smells bad now, NASA's Steve Pierce tried to recreate the stench of space. And let's just say, your worst car sickness is a tropical getaway compared to it. Imagine a stinky combo of sweaty feet, stale body odor, nail polish, the smell of gasoline, all mixed together. Gross, right? But let's talk about something even more mind-blowing. Number 40, tree rogue planets. These cosmic bullies roaming space, crushing everything in their path. They're like celestial giants too massive for gravity from Saturn or Jupiter to budge them. So if one heads our way, it'd be a cosmic game of billiards, with us as the ball about to get annihilated. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the tiny troublemakers of space. Space dust might look harmless, but let's not underestimate its power. It can cause massive damage. In fact, there are now more lethal-sized fragments hurtling through space than ever before, and our human activities in orbit aren't helping. Think of it as a cosmic game of bumper cars, where one wrong move could cost millions. Fasten your seatbelts, history buffs. In 2012, Earth nearly became the main character in a catastrophic sci-fi movie. A record-breaking solar storm, the strongest in over 150 years, narrowly missed us. The damage would have been so massive that we'd still be rebuilding today. Talk about a prolonged pandemic scenario. Get ready for some mind-blowing facts about our planet's future. Did you know if the moon were to drift super far away from us, it could seriously slow down Earth's spin? We're talking days longer than months, folks, and guess what? The moon is actually moving 4 centimeters farther every year. That might seem like a tiny step, but trust me, it adds up. Now imagine if our sun were to kick the bucket. It sounds crazy, but it's a possibility. If that happened, Earth would become an icy tome in no time. A piping hot coffee would turn into slush ice in just 5 seconds flat, and we'd all be saying goodbye to our cozy beds as the planet freezes over. Buckle up, space fans. Did you know there's even a dedicated Wikipedia page for unexplained sounds in our universe? It's called the List of Unexplained Sounds by NOAA, and many of these mysterious noises come from outer space, proving we're definitely not alone out there. Let's dive into number 8 true. When astronauts sleep, their arms float forward in zero gravity, making them look eerily like they're straight out of a zombie apocalypse movie. And coming in at number 7, buckle up, space fans. Sleeping in outer space is a whole different ball game than snoozing on Earth. No cozy bunk bed here. Astronauts actually attach their sleeping bags to the walls or ceiling using some serious knot tying skills. But that's not all. If those knots aren't tight enough, you might just find yourself drifting away. And when you do wake up, guess what? You'll need to strap your head in too. Talk about a rude awakening for claustrophobes. Imagine being just a stone's throw away from the most extreme object in space, a black hole. Well, hold on to that thought because Sagittarius, our cosmic neighbor, is actually mind-blowingly 25,000 light years away. Now, we want you to sleep on this. Could you catch some Z's if a black hole was just a blink away? Let us know in the comments how you'd handle it. Buckle up, space fans. Did you know there's this colossal black hole blazing through space at an insane 3 million miles per hour? It's like a cosmic vacuum cleaner, sucking everything in its path into oblivion. And let's get real for a sec. If a black hole ever crashed the party in our solar system, it'd be game over. Planets would go haywire, the sun would get torn apart, and we'd face an epic demise. Think fiery debris, eternal darkness, drowning, or an ear-shattering explosion starting with your eardrums. Don't even think about trying to escape. It's every space nerd's worst nightmare. But let's get real. If we think finding one Earth-like planet in a billion is crazy, wait till you hear what's coming next. The Fermi paradox isn't about the possibility, it's about the certainty. Billions of aliens are out there, and it's only a matter of time until they discover us. Imagine living in space, moving around with a rocket-powered stroll. Your feet would be the main propulsion system. But there's a catch: constant foot traffic might cause some serious peeling action, and those chunks are big enough to drift away like tiny space debris. Just think about it. You could have a piece of yourself floating near your sleeping quarters, or maybe even above your favorite snack stash. And hey, don't forget the golden rule. Never snooze with your mouth agape in zero gravity. It's a whole new kind of messy morning. Buckle up, space fans. Did you know, even after just 6 weeks in space, astronauts face a harsh reality? Their bodies start breaking down rapidly due to the effects of zero gravity and weightlessness. They'd need intense therapy to prevent severe muscle loss, but that's not all. They'd struggle with swallowing and eventually face agonizing pain or starvation. No wonder space travel is no joke. Now, let's dive into those 25 reasons why life on Earth might just be the best thing we've got. Before we blast off into the next universe of facts, let's chill for a moment and reflect on that epic countdown. From killer solar flares to asteroid belts, we've explored some of space's scariest threats. Hope you as much as we did.